Hey guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel Grow with Nirajan. So today I'm going to take in Duolingo practice test. Okay, Duolingo unofficial test. So in this Duolingo English test we have four part of test. Okay, speaking, reading and listening, writing. Okay, so in these sections we have these question type. The first one is read and select, second one is read complete, read aloud, speak about photo and listen then speak, interactive listening, speaking sample, fill in the blanks, listen and type, write about the photo, read then speak, interactive reading, writing sample. Okay, these are the question type of Duolingo English test. So I am going to take in practice Duolingo English test. So let's start from here. So take a free practice test and estimate your score. Okay, practice test. Hello. So microphone and camera is started to record my video. Okay, so read and select. Okay, this section will have 15 to 18 questions. For each question, so you will see a word on a screen, then you will have 5 seconds to decide if the word is real word or not in English. Okay, comparison, no, yes, 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 commodity, yes, no, yes, pregnal, yes, 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 considerate, no, yes, sure, yes, 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 historical, yes, experimental, yes, tertiary, no. Okay, now we are into the next section of doing English test. This section will have 6 to 9 questions. Okay, for each question you will see a unfinished sentence. Okay, unfinished word. Okay, you will have 20 seconds to complete the sentence. Okay, complete the sentence with the correct word. In an attempt to preserve natural resource, the government decided to uh, raise water. The wide balance, the wide balance of her a breathtaking open-air view of the bright city light. Some people consider New York City to be the financial capital capital of the United States. Okay, some people consider New York City to be the financial capital of the United States. Remember to through of light when you leave the room. Remember to turn and turn off light when you leave the room. Okay, turn off the light. He tried to several times to repeat the experiment, but he was ultimately unsuccessful. Okay, unsuccessful, ultimately unsuccessful. So Now we are into mixed language skills. This section will have 18 to 21 questions from 3 question type.
Where
Okay.
did you splash them?
Where did you disperse? Disperse? Disposal? Disperse? Disperse? Did you disperse there?
Where did you splash them? Where did you splash them?
Or
We're going for a walk.
where going for walk? Where going for walk?
We're going for a walk. We're going for a walk.
But the first letter of the word should be in capital. Type the missing letter to complete the text below. Take all professional emails seriously. Okay. Be very careful when composing emails in a professional setting. In my opinion, you should you should act you should act and you should act as okay. If every email every email could could be could be seen to your bosses could be seen to your bosses. That was okay. That was you. That was you. That was at won't see that was at won't see something at why it at yes at won't see something that you wouldn't have okay that was you won't see something that okay you yes you won't see something that you wouldn't have in front of them. This will give you time to think over before you write them down. Okay, be careful, be very careful when you composing emails in professional setting. Okay, in my opinion you should act as okay if e- every email could be seen your boss. Nice. Next, record yourself saying the statement below. How can I change this sentence? Next,
There are many different types of cookies.
there are many different types of cookies. Okay,
There are many different types of cookies. There are many different types of cookies.
thank you. Jobs in a medical field can be very demanding. Tap the missing letter to complete the text below. Ozone layer damage and recovery. The ozone layer is a thin part of Earth's atmosphere that absorbs almost all of the sun harmful ultraviolet light. So it is located about 15 to 40 kilometers above the Earth's surface. The producer product of chemical no pro produce it product producers of chemical substance product procedures. Okay, it would be what? Okay, chemical substance has created a home in the ozone house, not a hole. Home is very hole. Ozone layer, layer. This allows more harmful ultraviolet light to to remove to remove to degrade. Okay, Earth where can have serious effects on the environment. Many countries have working to reduce. Okay, DUCE.
After the party, our kitchen was a mess.
After the party, the kitchen was missed.
After the party, our kitchen was a mess.
Our kitchen was a mess. Okay,
After the party, our kitchen was a mess.
question mark. Yes. So interactive reading section. Sorry. A bar chart is one of the okay. A bar chart is one of the versatile chart type because one of the most highly first for one of the most versatile chart types because there are many different ways to present and interpret data using this bar chart format chart type. Okay, bar charts are often used in business and marketing, but in fact they are commonly common in different situations. They are used popular. They are common in a many different situations. Okay, so but they are used in a many different situations. The correct answer. Okay, wrongly I choose common. A bar chart is one of the most versatile chart types because there are many different ways of present and interpret data using this chart type. Bar charts are often used in business marketing, but in fact are used in many different situations. Okay. For example, select the best sentence to fill the blank spaces. Okay. For example, a bar chart might be used in compare the time a company to complete a project. Okay, bar charts are fast, easy to read. Okay, once you know a read bar chart, it's become easier to interpret construct one yourself. Okay, however, bar charts are more complex than example. Okay, for example, this could be the best answer. Click and drag the text to highlight the answer to the question below. What are some of the advantage of bar chart? Okay, advantage. Okay, so what are the advantage of the, okay, so for example, a bar chart might be compared time component to project. Okay, the choose will depend. If you are considering using bar chart, then make sure you understand strength and weakness of chart. With the little knowledge, you can find the right bar chart to accurate predict. Okay, so you understand strength and weakness of the chart type. Yes, this is the advantage. Okay, how should you decide on the type of chart to use? Sorry, how to decide? Okay, with a little knowledge, you can find a right bar chart to accurately portray your data. With a little knowledge, you can find. Okay, this could be the. Okay, the type of bars are used will depend on what you have and how you want to present. How you decide on the type of chart to use. Okay, so the type of bars are used will depend. How should you decide on the type of chart to use? So the type of chart you choose. Yes, yes, yes. This will be the. This could be the best answer. Okay. Select the idea that is expressed in the passage. Select the idea. Line graph, a pie chart, bar chart. Yes, this one. Select the best title for the passage. Graphic display techniques for data collection. Top 5 methods for information visualization. Bar chart, understanding their strength and weakness. Okay, understanding their strength, weakness. Okay, interactive listening. This section will have one conversation. You will have 4 minutes to select 5 to 7 conversation turn and 75 seconds to write for it. You will participate in a conversation about the scenario below. You are an urban studies student who is nearing the end of their undergraduate studies. You are trying to decide if you should apply for a job or if you should apply for doctoral program. So you ask your professor for their opinion. Okay, job or doctoral program. Okay, let's conversation with the professor. Professor, I have some great news. So, Professor, what did you want to talk about? Hi, Professor, I'm here about my final paper. Professor, I hope you are doing well. I would like to share my experience, Professor, my experience. So, profe- Professor, what did you want to talk about? Final paper, great news. Okay, Yes. Oh, Professor, you are doing well. Yeah.
Hi, I'm doing well, thanks. What can I do for you?
So yeah, I have been thinking about that too, but I'm not sure if I've got how to work in university setting. So this.
That's a tough decision. Have you been looking at jobs in the field that you're interested in? That's true. A doctoral program would give you the opportunity to gain more knowledge and research experience in your field so that you can eventually get a job that you want.
Hmm.
It
Okay.
definitely takes a lot of time and commitment, but it can be very rewarding. If you're not sure if an advanced degree is for you, why don't you try working in your field for a few years and then decide whether or not to pursue a doctorate later on?
Writing section. This section will have to writing. prepare to write about the topic below. You will have 5 minutes to write, then you will write a follow-up response for 3 minutes. Write about the time you first used a computer, what kind of computer was it, what were you using it for, include specific details in your response. So your response. How did using computer for and unlock a new world? Will you discuss how this extends and new opportunities? Okay. Okay, now we are into speaking section. This section will have three speaking questions. For each question, you will have 20 seconds to prepare and 90 seconds to respond. Okay.
What are some reasons why people like living in big cities? What are some reasons why people like living in big cities? What are some reasons why people like living in big cities?
To living in big cities, there are a lot of reasons for people to choose living in a big city. So the first one is there are lots of opportunities to create their environment, and there are lots of good education, health facilities, and infrastructure developments are there, so that people wants to live in cities in compare to the village. So, having said that, there are some disadvantages as well, because in the cities we can get a big crowd, and that helps to create our mind in negative ways. But having said that, a lot of opportunities, a lot of advantage we can find in the cities. We have the people, a lot of culture, we can share our experience there, we can celebrate our any festival with the people, with different people, and to, there are a lot of opportunity to collaborate more than two people, so that helps us to help to develop our habit and to develop our uh, human beings. So that is why people wants to live in big cities than in village. In this photo, we can see a store of telephone. Okay, the telephones are hold on the table. So there are we can see more than three telephones. Okay, they have different colors first on their perspective. So the first one in the right side of telephone have a blue sky color. Then in the left side of telephone has yellow color. But on the side of telephone we can see a different kind of telephone. So we can see in this picture, this is the picture of shop and this is the picture of small market, small mini market. So there are the telephone shopper can use this telephone to contact with people. So this would be helpful for the people, the shopperman, to shop people to contact with people and customers. So we can see on the table there are the telephones. Okay, which have different colors. So they put it on over the table. Discuss an artist you know about. Who is the artist? What kind of art do they create? How do you know about their art? How do you like their art and why? Okay. Well, the artist is the Nepali cinema artist, so known as a movie director, movie creator, and the hero known as in the most great cinema creator of our country Nepal, known as Braj Bhatta, who create a cinema and who play cinema as well as in a great artist as in hero of the uh, that cinema and that movie. So the Biraj Bhatta is a good person. He create a good movie for our society. The movie which create that belongs to our society, and from the movie he always try to uh, give some good moral, good vibes to the people and public. So most of the people like him, and last time as well he create a new movie that known as Bara Gaon to Village. So which gives a lots of appreciation from the people and lots of uh, good uh, comment from people. So that is why I like the art. So that's also it. So prepare to speak about the topic below. What do you think is the best way to remember what you learn in a lecture or meeting? Explain your reason and give example for your own experience. Okay, best way to remember. So the best way to remember is that is to realize, to compare with the event. So if we are going to uh, having some meetings and having some conversation, if we are going to take in a lecture, if we are going to take in class, if we have to memorize, if we have to memorize some sentence, some things, so then we can try that. The best way of memorizing sentence, memorizing something lecture and meeting, is that is to compare with the event, to compare with the image. That is the best way to memorize. Okay, because I said that I have the experience, I have been following this way to memorize a new things, new class. Okay, or uh, if I had study about the new topic, then I always try to compare that with an image. For example, if we study about the forest, if we study about the poem in the forest, then I always try to compare with the animals. Okay, like tigers, cheetahs, and lions, so elephant, like this. Okay, if I compare all things with the image, then it helps to memorize me. Okay, it helps to realize the sentence. Okay, also not only realize, not only memorize the sentence, it helps to me to get what the meanings also. So that I always try to compare with the image, I always try to compare with the event as well. So if I going to take in lecture, if I going to have a meeting with people and person, okay, new topic, so that this is my experience to memorize. So I think I would like to say this would be the best way to memorize the sentence, with comparing image, with comparing event. So that is why I would like to say, please follow this way of memorizing sentence, memorizing the new event what you going to study. Okay, so thank you.